Hi, greetings everybody, and welcome to another edition of Jamie's Journeys. And today we are in the country of Jordan, and we are at the archaeological site of Petra, truly one of the most visually stunning archaeological sites in the world. Now, Petra is located about 260 kilometers from the capital of Amman, and we are 160 kilometers from Aqaba, which is the port city from which we came. Anyway, we're going to take you down to show you the fantastic sights, and there's a couple ways you can get there. You can take a carriage, you can walk, or you can take a horse. Yes. So thanks for joining me on another Jamie's Journey. Come on, let's go. All right, we've come about a kilometer from the gate down, and the actual ancient city of Petra lies at the base of what's known as Wadi Musa. Now, Wadi means canyon. Musa stands for Moses, and scholars and historians believe that Moses did spend some time wandering in this canyon, which is adjacent to where we are now. Now, right here, just wanted to point out this tunnel. This is a handmade tunnel, dates back to 100 BC, and it was believed that the Nabataeans that occupied this place had to protect themselves from flash floods. So they figured out they needed a solution, and they hand-carved this cave, which is about 88 meters in length. All right, we're just going to go over the little rise here, and we're going to show you why Petra is called the Rock. All right, well, we are now in what's called the Seek, and this is where you have these rock cliffs that just rise up a couple hundred meters straight up off the floor. Beautiful, stunning, and picturesque. Now, Petra is known as the Rock. That is the Greco-Roman translation to this place. And also, the biblical translation is Selah, which also means the rock. The Nabataeans who resided here, the name that they used for this was Rakimo, which also means the rock. So let's continue to make our way down to the city. Well, as the city of Petra began to grow, water became more and more of a problem. And there are, in the mountains, you can see that there's cisterns dug out to save water in case that they were invaded. We're not going to make it there today. However, have been there before. But right here is an example of a water gathering system taken from the rivers from up in Wadi Musa. This was all carved out, and water would come right through here down into the ancient city. All right, the new road down to Petra is pretty well paved for the carts, but the old road you can still see in certain spots, and this was originally laid by the Romans. Now also, as you make your way down, there are spots where you can see where the Romans had done different carvings and reliefs. This is just not the best example, but they've done several of these as you make your way down to Petra. All right, after this fascinating walk down the Seek, here is where the magic begins. And that is your reward. Well, this is the most popular structure here in Petra, known as Kazna, or as the Treasury. It was also the backdrop for Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, made famous through that. But it's called the Treasury because as raiders came through this area many times, they figured that there had to be some treasures buried or stored secretly here in Petra. So at one time they thought maybe they were stored in the urn on top of the structure. So you can see a lot of bullet holes there today from where they shot it up, and obviously no treasure was ever found. There's 800 structures in all of the Petra Basin, and certainly we're not going to see all of them, but we are going to take you now further down the road and show you some more of Petra's magnificence. And this section here is known as the Street of Facades, and it is a street of tombs, many different styles of tombs from top to bottom. magnificent, simply magnificent. You know, these stairs can take you up to what's called the higher place. And I've been up to the high place before, and it is spectacular up there. It was actually they said a place for sacrifices, but that's not going to be in our plan today, although the views are terrific. We're going to go to the end of Petra. We have another idea for today. But the Nabataeans, who were they? Why were they here? Well, they were a nomadic tribe from northwestern Arabia. And so they moved around. But when they came to this place, evidently, they liked it, and they ended up staying. They occupied this area from about 500 BC to about 500 AD, and they became a prosperous nation. And how that became is due to the camel caravans that would pass through here not too far from where we are. They would conduct raids on the caravans and plunder them, stealing their goods. But later, they became even more prosperous when they set up a type of toll system. That toll system was to guarantee these camel caravans safe passage through this area. One of the things I love about Petra is the color of the rock, the limestone. You can see it better at different times during the day, but it's the reds and the yellows and the oranges, all different striations of those colors, which makes it truly unique. All right, well, this structure is new from the last time I was here a couple years ago. Anyway, the Romans came here in 106, and that was during the reign of Emperor Trajan. Now, when he came here, they made a lot of improvements. They put in a road, and they built this amphitheater behind us. After cutting away some of the tombs, it seats 3,000 people. Now, the Christians, they also had their influence, and that began after 324, when Emperor Constantine made Christianity the Roman religion. So they did come here, and you'll find remnants of that, as in some of the tombs and temples, you can find the Christian crucifix on some of the walls. Okay, now we've hired some donkeys and we're going to head up to what's known as the Monastery. It's about 850 steps and we can probably do it on donkeys in about 45 minutes. So up we go, and it's time to head on up. And away we go. All right. All right. Ooh. All right, we've come a short distance through a valley, and now it's time to hit the stairs. As I said, about 850 to go. Come on. Head-a-wan.
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 Head-a-wan. Head-a-wan.
The view is amazing. Amazing. Head-a-wan. Spectacular. Spectacular view. Well, we made it to the top, and it was an interesting donkey ride. Actually, they said 40 minutes by donkey. I don't think it took 40. But anyway, we're here, and now we're gonna go to the next stop, which is a temple not nearly as often visited because of where it's located, but it's called the Monastery. Hello! Well, right now I am standing in the largest and most visually stunning structure in all of Petra, and this is called Aldir, or to us tourists, as the Monastery. And it is called the Monastery because they said that during Byzantine times that this structure was used as a church. Pretty magnificent. Fantastic. time to sit and relax and enjoy the view. Wonderful. All right, I'm here with Ali, who got us up and down safely and in good time. Ali, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. It's beautiful up there, isn't it? It's spectacular.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. How many times do you go up and down a day?
2 times, 4 times in the day. Depends of the tourist.
Really? Sometimes 4 times?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of exercise.
Yeah, a lot of exercise.
Yeah, now you are Bedouin descent?
I am Bedouin.
And did you grow up in a Bedouin village?
Yeah, before 18 years, we moved to the Bedouin village to build a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. And so you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, brother and sister in school in the Bedouin village.
Yeah.
And one brother is married and me too.
Oh, yeah. And so how many years have you been going up and down to the monastery?
Up and down every day. We go in the monastery 4 times, 5 times in the day.
But how many years have you been doing that?
15 years ago.
15 years ago?
Yeah.
So do you have to get a license to do this?
No license.
No?
Somebody the government, you wanna push us out. We say we don't get out because here my land.
Oh, they try and push you out?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You say this is my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah, because this is my job. I work with you. We take care with the tourists. Maybe some guys is tired. We pick him in the donkey to the monastery like today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people did it on foot, but
yeah.
I'm glad we did it on the donkey's feet.
Yeah, good with the donkey.
Although I should have paid a few more dollars to get a donkey with longer legs.
Yeah.
No. But anyway, it was a great day, and you took good care, and we thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And next
and
time.
good time. I wish to see you again.
Next time we're here, we'll let you take us up to the place of high sacrifice.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Ali, thank you.
Have a good time.
We will. Just a shot of some more of the great facades. Wonderful scenery here. You know, these have been pretty much weathered over time due to a lot of direct sunlight, wind, rain. The Treasury that we saw to begin our journey down, that's pretty much protected from everything, and it only gets a little bit of sun during the day. But these, you can certainly see how the weather has eroded them over time. You know, the city of Petra began a slow decline starting in 300 AD, and this decline lasted a while. But the reason it started to decline is because of the abandonment of caravan trading routes near this area. They found another route that they thought was less dangerous, and also then that led to trading being done on the Red Sea by boat. And so eventually business dried up, and by 750 AD, Petra was pretty much abandoned and removed from historical record. The colors here are just spectacular, aren't they? You know, this lost city remained lost until about 1812, when a European named Burckhardt, who was funded by the English Explorer Society, made his way from Damascus to Cairo, and then somehow made it here and got back alive. He was the first European to do so, and because of his feat, he was the one who brought the name Petra into being to the Europeans. You know, Petra is a treasure, truly, of the ancient world, and it's hidden behind this almost impenetrable barrier of rugged mountains, which has protected it over the years, and truly makes it one of the most majestic sites of the entire ancient world, and truly is one of a kind. Anyway, that's all the time we have for you here on another Jamie's Journey. I'm glad you came with me, and I hope you come travel with me again. Thank you.